Greetings, Wanderer. You there! The arena needs another competitor to round out the next match. The tournament can't go on until we have a leader for the Crows. If you trust in your fighting skills, there are vast riches to be won here at Valor Arena. It pulls in a lot of revenue for the arena and doubles as a tavern. It's a testament to mortal fortitude and ambition. It was originally Fae, but it passed to us through their own silly rites when Hroth Magnus defeated their champion. I manage the fighters here at Valor Arena, and for the most part I make the matches. Best job in the world, far as I'm concerned. All the fans of the arena would kill for a chance to put their dream matches together. I do it every day. The Crows are always a massive allure for business. The champion doesn't want the tournament to go on until we find a leader for them. Well, as I said, the arena needs another fighter to start the next match. What do you say? You look like you could hold your own in a fight. That's the spirit. I hereby induct you into Valor Arena as the leader of the Crows. Your first opponents will be Remus Bloodhawk and his Marauders. Your team's already waiting for you in the Gladiator pit. Head down the walkway when you're ready. There's always been a team of Crows at Valor Arena. It was a tradition begun by Hroth Magnus, the first champion. A gladiator becomes a crow if she ever finds herself the sole survivor on her team. Hroth took this to mean that the fighter could have done more to help his companions. To him, these fighters were disgraced, and if they wanted to continue fighting, they did so as crows. Today we use the crows to draw a crowd, but the handicap remains. The Crows are only allowed 2 gladiators in the arena at a time, and as team leader you have to fight every match. Head down into the pit when you're ready to begin. You'll pick a partner to enter the arena with you. We'll crush you.
Yeah, we'll crush you.
Hello, newcomer. I'm the leader of the Varani Marauders. I suppose we'll be doing battle soon.
Yeah.
Do you have any next of kin? I was thinking I would let them know if anything were to happen to you out there. Only one team is coming back, and it's going to be us.
Yeah.
This place is a warrior's institution. Even a warsworn would hesitate to fight to the death just for the sake of it. We do it gladly and with passion. It's been years now since I first climbed those arena stairs. I look forward to doing battle with your team. Vigor's been doing this almost as long as I have. He'll do your team no wrong. He and I are among the few who've been here since the first Magnus's time. There's a lot you could learn from him, but I'm getting ahead of myself. You'll have to defeat us first. Farewell.
It's bad luck facing us in your first match. Well, you've taken the job. I hope you're ready to lead. So, we meet again. I should have figured you were planning to join up. I hope you're ready for this. I'm your girl if you want some sorcery in the next match. Just let me finish this drink and I'll be right behind you. The arena's through that gate to the east. I'd share some of this, but I've only got the one drink. Sorry. He's brutal in a fight and quicker than you'd think. Every gladiator who's challenged him is dead. He's the team veteran, been around longer than both Asa and me. We don't see eye to eye on everything, but he's a reliable choice in the arena. He's your typical beginner as far as I can tell. Good with the dagger and not much else. Don't hesitate out there, it'll get you killed.
Greetings. I'll guess you're the latest addition to the team. They made me fight a bull last time. It was downright embarrassing. I hope today's gonna be more interesting. I haven't been here long myself. I've always wanted to rough it as a war sworn. Joined up here to develop a bit of a spine. She's a terrifying woman, but a good ally to have on your side. Valor Arena? It's the place dreams are made of. If you dream of people getting stabbed or beheaded, or burned, very badly burned. The greatest gladiator this place has ever seen. Everyone here hopes for a career like his. Even the current champion pales in comparison. No one's even come close to lasting as long, not to mention performing as well. A gladiator becomes a crow when he finds himself the last surviving member on his team. It's a way to keep the tournament moving as teams start losing members. The rule has its roots in a tradition started by the current champion's father. But today it's basically an attempt to draw interest from the fans. Of course, it's not good news for us. The two-man rule means we're at a significant handicap. He's ancient. I'm surprised he can walk around in that armor, let alone fight in it. But he's reliable. There, and keep moving!
Well met. So you're the new leader. You should brace yourself if you haven't already. Fights in Valor Arena are to the death. I look forward to seeing what you can do. Let us know when you're ready. You'll have to decide which of the three of us will fight with you before a match. He's green as the grass in Dallintarth, but a good lad. I don't know if he's foolhardy or brave to think he'll make it far in this tournament. She's an alcoholic and a fiend, but she'll match any fighter. And few mages keep as cool a head as she does in a fight. Few mages stay as drunk as she does during a fight, too. She says she requires alcohol to use her abilities. But I've never met a mage like that. I tell her she's a liar to her face, but I don't relish the idea of getting set on fire. The Fae held rights here, I think. I know they came in flocks to watch and participate like we do. Legend has it that every tournament they held ended in the same way, with the same champion defeating everyone. He was a gruff man, powerful, and an absolute beast in the arena. I've seen him pound a Lianshi into pulp with his bare hands. Outside of battle, however, he fancied himself a man of principle. Charged spectators just enough to keep this place running. It was the fight he wanted, not coin. He's a fierce fighter, but he sees himself as a moneymaker first and a competitor second. He's turned the arena into a spectacle. He paid for workers to haul his lavish house onto the arena grounds. He could have used that money to commission a small army or feed a small town for years. It's utter waste, and I'm not sure his father would have approved. The matches you'll fight here are to the death, with no quarter, no mercy. It's been this way since the first Magnus won the arena from the Fae, even with his son turning this battleground into a ridiculous display, with the banners, the announcer. The bouts, at least, remain the same. Nice of you to ask. The younger fighters don't care about us weathered guys. I've been participating in arena matches for years. Got my start when Magnus put out a call for fresh gladiators, and the old man trained me himself. He'd have hated to see this. The spectacle of it all, I mean. In his day, the only thing that mattered was the fight, the rush of delivering the death blow. Let one of us know when you're ready. You will have to decide which of the three of us will fight with you before a match. Very well. Lead the way. I'll see you out there. Welcome one, welcome all to Valor Arena. Today we have the Crows, testing their worth against Remus Bloodhook and his marauders. Victory here means the entire team moves up in the championship. They'll be on a path to face the Lords of Valor. Have at it, warriors. Made it out alive against superior numbers. With crows like these, there's no doubt it's going to be an interesting tournament. My armor could use some repair. Time to see Hakon in the market. Well met.
Greetings, Wanderer. I'll admit I didn't expect you to come back. There's a reason no one was signing up. Remus is as experienced as they come. Here's your money for the match. Oh, and one more thing, Gladiator. Jokul Fangard mentioned he would like to speak to you in the gambling den. Jokul is one of the most prolific gamblers in the den. I heard he practically lives off his winnings, and he lives well. He's been known to sponsor the fledgling Gladiator here and there, and I think it would be wise to give him your attention. He's in the gambling den in the market. It's the only other building besides Champion's Manor. You can't miss it. I wish you well in and out of the arena, Gladiator.
Nothing like a swig of cool ale after running around. Hail, Gladiator! Can I offer you a drink? Hey, you're the new crow, aren't you? Sorry, but it's against house policy to allow active gladiators to bet. Like I said before, gladiators can't bet on matches. Helga's my best customer. When she's not fighting in the arena, she's here drinking. They say, and this is only a rumor, mind you, that her magic is fueled by alcohol. The more she drinks, the more fire she hurls. She inspires the local drunks to make something of themselves. We've got a lot of local drunks. You will never find another place on Amalur is infused with the spirit of competition. We make the careers of gladiators and gamblers both, and they love us for it. You'll get a different story depending on who you ask, especially some of the older fighters, but I'm glad his time is over. When Horath was champion, it wasn't a business, just people bloodying each other for no reason. Where is Horath now? Dead and gone. His son, Tyr, defeated him in battle to become the reigning champion. A gladiator is forced to join the Crows when she finds herself the last surviving member of her team at the end of a match. They're considered a team in disgrace and have the odds stacked against them in every match. It's an arena tradition dating back to Horath Magnus's time. Ishara knows what the twisted reasoning behind it was. But today, it sells seats. He's the current grand champion and the son of the last one. Brutal fighter, but he loves money. He's made changes to this place that have brought in much revenue. Good luck out there, gladiator.
Someone buy me a drink!
Don't worry. I don't plan to take too much of your time. Just want you to know that I hope you'll keep fighting. The way you dealt with those fools in there, I think you could truly make an impact here at the arena, should you choose to continue. At any rate, take these. They'll serve you well. Think of them as a donation from a concerned fan, in hopes that you'll remain in the arena's employ a little longer. Jakin will continue to deliver my gifts to you, as long as you continue to win matches. You're not just fighting for yourself out there, you see.
I'm counting the drinks before she falls over.
Almost time for my match. Get lost. If I choose to speak to you, it'll be in a match. It'll be the last thing you'll ever hear. If you're a gambler, I'm your best bet. If you're a gladiator, I'll gut you. You're standing in it. We're the best team that ever was, that ever will be.
Can't wait to see what the next match will bring.
Yes, what do you want? I'm a mage. I don't have some grand arena strategy to hide. My magic will tear my opponents apart, whether they know about it or not. My magic's not like that of those academics at the Scholia Arcana. We use the same tools, but our philosophies differ. I don't question why a conjured flame burns more than the soldier ponders the workings of a sword. I am warrior born. Flames are my blade, frost my shield. The House of Valor is as grand as the quality of its best fighters, and people travel from as far away as Dallentarth to watch the matches. We've been the reigning tournament champions for the last 9 years straight. We're not going to lose any time soon.
Can't wait to see what the next match will bring. Could you come back later? Trying to prepare commentary. It's tougher than it sounds. Should try shouting over the din of the crowd all day long. Welcome, stranger. I'm the arena manager and announcer extraordinaire. I also spread word of the gladiators. Remember Ivan the Invincible, the dragon, or Lotus Killer? No? Well, granted it might be because they're dead. But they had a huge success at the time, and that's all thanks to me. The odds are against you, Gladiator. As a team leader, you'll fight in every match, and the Crow's handicap means only 2 of your team fight at a time. I adore the place. Wouldn't have worked otherwise. And where else can one find such bone-shattering entertainment, eh?
Hail, Gladiator! That's a fierce fighting style you've got, Gladiator. I look forward to seeing more of you. I'm here all the time. Where else on Amalur do you safely get to see Jotun take a man's head off? Helga's a regular at the den, whenever she's not signed up for a match, so I try to be there when I can. I don't have much to say to gamblers like Jokel, though. Even less when it comes to fate weaving. I don't trust that Franz Engelhardt. Where are you from? People of all races come here from all around to participate and watch people fight for their lives. He was an even better fighter than his son. Everyone says if old age hadn't gotten to him, he'd still be champ. Good luck out there.
Are you ready for another match, Gladiator? All right, so you did pretty well last time. Don't get cocky. It's all uphill from here. Are you ready for another match? You're up against Bodine Borg and his team of magic users. He's a well-trained sorcerer and a researcher of the arcane, but no one's entirely sure why he joined the tournament. He's not a regular gladiator. And what's more, he's made an agreement with the champion to keep the bodies of those he defeats. The fight board's there for any gladiator with the courage to take on monsters from the arena's pen. You'll find all manner of exhibition matches listed on it. The gamblers particularly enjoy betting on those contests. You can never quite know who will win. Good. Join your team downstairs and choose a partner when you're ready. By the way, the champion's made an agreement with the other team's leader. In return for fighting, the mages will get your bodies if they can kill you. I hope you know how to deal with spellcasters. You're up against a couple of mages from Detir, here for research, they say. They don't seem to be the most experienced fighters, but they're confident their mystic arts will win them this tournament. Good luck out there, Gladiator.
We can do this! Did you hear? The other team's bringing mages into the arena. Mages like Helga. We're doomed. If you die out there, I'll take your things. For safekeeping. It's an entire team of mages. I'd suggest picking a single target and making sure it doesn't get up before moving to the next. I've got your back out there.
Here we go again, folks. Today's match pits the Crows against the renowned Bodine Borg and his research team. Let's see if arcane theory can best cunning and experience. Perhaps there's more to the Crow's new leader than meets the eye. Speak to Jakin to receive your rewards, Gladiator.
I didn't think I'd make it.
I'm exactly as old as I need to be for this.
Are you ready for another match, Gladiator? So you're good at manhandling magicians as well. Good. Let's see how long you can keep this up. Here's your money. You deserve every coin. And Joker asked me to pass these along. Let me know when you're ready for the next match. You're up against Brogan Adair and the Wolf Pack. And so is Brogan Adair and his team of rogues. Head down to the pit and we'll get this started. And so is Brogan Adair and his team of rogues. Head down to the pit and we'll get this started. I wish you well in and out of the arena, Gladiator.
I hate archers. It's a good thing they burn like everyone else. You set their quivers on fire and they become hysterical. Right behind you, lead the way. If you can get up close to Brogan's archers, they'll have trouble getting you off them. If you can manage that, don't let up until they fall down. Normally, they're hiding in some tree, and then you see them too late, and you're dead. At least we're fighting them out in the open. I have a spell prepared for the next match. Have a drink prepared too.
I'll have your back out there. You've seen the crows handle magicians and their parlor tricks, but there's no trick error in Team Brogan's quiver. Let the battle begin! This is turning out to be a very exciting tournament indeed. Gladiator, speak to Jacob to collect your rewards.
They didn't stand a chance.
I'm exactly as old as I need to be for this. We've come to really rely on you out there. Keep it up. Only 2 crows are allowed to fight at a time against the entirety of the enemy team. It's doubly tough for you. Arena leaders participate in every match their team enters. We're called the Crows because we survived when the rest of our teams died in battle. With that handicap, you won't find many gamblers betting on us. I'll leave it to you then.
Hell, all right. So, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Be careful out there.
Greetings, Wanderer. Looks like you're starting to make an impression. The fans have been asking me about you. Heard a rumor your fights are moving a lot of money in the betting scene. None of the gamblers expected you'd last. Except Jokul, perhaps. He left me these to give you. Oh, and this is exciting. The champ mentioned he wanted to see you. I wish you well in and out of the arena, Gladiator. The champion wants to see you at the manor. If I had to guess, I'd say he's going to try to steal you from Vigor. His team hasn't had a new member since he became champion, so you'd be the first. Look at you, really climbing the ladder. He spent quite a lot of money having the wood hauled all the way to this corner of Detir. Head to Champion's Manor in the market, Gladiator. Tyr Magnus wants to speak to you. I hope you remain well, Gladiator.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Good. You're here. Welcome. I'm your grand champion. You're doing well. The fans love you. I love you. You're making this arena a lot of money. But you put me in a bit of a fix. There have been some fairly well-to-do people betting against your success in the gambling den. Now, some very important clients of mine are staring down a mountain of debt, and I want you to help us fix this. My father was the mortal champion who took the arena from the Fae all those years ago. The arena's been in the family ever since, and we've made it the jewel of Datir. Or rather, I have. I generate more revenue from this operation in a month than a ruffian like you makes in a year. He was the first mortal champion of Valor. I defeated him in battle for the title. If it were up to me, I would have spared the old man's life. But Valor fights are to the death. And I dare say the arena has become a better place under my leadership. Looking to glean some information about your competition? There isn't much to tell. I'm a rich man, but simple. And I've worked hard for it. My father was the champion until I killed him for the title. Regrettable, but look at what I've built from the ashes of his arena. I want you to fight a match alone. Advertising that handicap will generate bets against your success. You'll win, of course, and I'll win my money back. Make no mistake, it'll be an easy match. I'll make sure of that. I just need you to tell Jakin you'll agree to the match. You do this for me, and I'll pay you double for the fight, and bring you onto my team. No more scrapping with Vigor and his goons. Good. Then we have a deal. I've arranged a special match for you against Mad Dog and his mad men. Head down to the pit now. I'll send word for the match to be made. You won't regret this. Indeed we are. You should head back up to Jakin. You have a match coming up. Close the door behind you on your way out, Gladiator.
Hail, warrior. He says he wants you to fight alone in the next match, right? Ha! Magnus wants you dead. What did he offer you? Money? A spot on the Lords of Valor? Both? Ha! There hasn't been a change to the Lords of Valor lineup since he brought them in. He lulls some green gladiator to accept a match with promises of money, then books the fool against a superior opponent. Usually the newcomer dies. Not everyone up in the stands hears about it. Not even Jakin, nor most gladiators. But the gambling rats sure do. He uses some of us to make his bets for him. Not like any of us can do anything about it if we want to remain. It's just a ruse. He wants you dead. With the way you fight, he figures he needs every advantage he can get. I'd wager he's going to bet against you. Again.
Almost time for my match.
Hey there, stranger. You look like you've seen some combat. Care to take a look at the highest quality armor this side of Tatir?
Mages are dangerous, but so is an archer with a flaming bow.
I hope you're well.
Gladiator, you're just in time. Your next match just came in and you're fighting alone. Yes, you're fighting individually against Mad Dog and the Madman. It'll be tough to fight without your teammates, but you've pulled yourself out of rough situations before. He's a stone-cold veteran named Mad Dog and his madmen. They like to get up close and personal with their attacks, so get ready for a physical fight. Head down to the pit when you're ready. Good luck again, warrior. I hope you know what you're doing. Good. Then head down to the pit when you're ready. Good luck out there, Gladiator.
Your win streak ends today, Gladiator.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Valor Arena. We have a special treat for you in this next match of the tournament. At the champion's request, the leader of the Crows has agreed to fight the Madmen alone. Let's see if the most promising gladiator to date can defeat one of the arena's veteran teams. you have it, Crows. It would appear the Crows have a formidable leader. Speak to Jacob for your reward, Gladiator.
Are you ready for another match, Gladiator? I'd be surprised if anyone was betting against you at this point. You just chewed up 3 veterans like so much cud. Here's your share of the fight money. The champ sends his regards along with the coin. He says he wants to see you again. I think he likes you. Also, Jokul sent these greaves your way. I guess he's been right with you since the beginning. I hope you remain well, Gladiator.
Greetings, Gladiator. Looks like I bet correctly. That was a well-fought match, warrior.
That match certainly did not end like I had intended it to. I'll admit that I underestimated your abilities. I had intended for you to die in there. Of course. Underhandedness is what the arena is all about. I'm surprised you walked so willingly into so obvious a trap. Or did you? Then you know to trust no one. Especially not that pustule Jokul. I hope there's no bad blood between us after this. No harm, no foul, yes? You've deepened the debt of my friends, but perhaps you've assuaged their anger with your magnificent performance. Now get out of my house. It's time for my tea. Try not to touch anything. Most of my furniture is antique. You couldn't hope to pay for any of it with the prize money from matches. Try not to touch anything. Most of my furniture is antique. You couldn't hope to pay for any of it with the prize money from matches.